Why is South Africa considered to be the most significant and most developing country in Africa? Yet, all around the world, we are still known for our poverty, imprudent leaders, and unemployment. Like our former president, Thabo Mbeki, had said, I am an African, and I am Miyoba Sarah Chitibwi. Honorable judges and fellow comrades. Now, we both know that the main problem facing our country today is corruption. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we can go on and on expressing and explaining what we as individuals think are the main causes and factors of this problem, and still sit at the beginning of every year with the same question on our laps as to say, where is South Africa going on the map? Now, as I am a young teenager growing in the economy set out by our government, I have recognized and identified a few things that I could say affect our country's development today. In South Africa today, we have too little jobs provided. And yes, I know we are both aware of the situation, but what exactly has South Africa done to prevent this issue from growing? When a country has lack of jobs in it, it is a true sign that the citizens are not well educated and that the people of the country are not developing. In my recent study, research, and interviews, I have encountered a number of people who are highly qualified and educated in the form of degrees and certificates, but still sit at home because they simply do not have a job. So exactly what kind of a message are we sending out to our young leaders out there? That you can strive and work hard to reach that 80% average goal in your report card just to lift the South African name up, but still have the possibility to sit at home and ask yourself, will I have a job in the near future? And so I pose to the floor, honorable judge and fellow comrades, let us steer more students into technical schools. Yes, our basic education is important, and indeed it will be maintained. But if you look at our economy and society today, and I mean take a good look at our economy and society today, we will recognize that more jobs require technical skills than they do of a degree. So government, all we ask is that you give us the opportunity to balance these two situations. Let us uplift the South African education system in a high standard, and as well, let us produce technical schools that will help teach learners the technical skills needed to employ them for the future jobs ahead. Estimates annual population growth rates given to us by South African statistics states that our South African population growth rate increased from 2012 to 2013 by 1.55%. And in the following year, 2013 to 2014, it increased by 1.58%. And mind you that below this table, and I quote, states that 30% of the population is aged 0 to 14 years old. So please do tell, why would we give grants to teenagers who fall pregnant? Because clearly, according to these statistics, it doesn't really help our country, or does it? At this day and age, when a person has made a mistake, the wisest and most knowledgeable thing to do is to learn from your mistakes and move on in life, not forgetting your past corrections. And so, given the clear statistics that I had stated earlier on, it shows that our country clearly is not developing. So, honorable judges and floor, I bring to you the suggestion once more that instead of giving this grant money to learners who have fallen pregnant, let us give it to responsible adults that have walked the journey of life. Because let's be honest, we are not developing as a country by giving children 500 to 700 rand per month to take care of our babies, whereby in most cases this money is barely even used for the right reasons. Ladies and gentlemen, we can spend days